Hi, good morning, educators. Happy Wednesday morning, and hopefully most of you are now on summer break. So we are outside today, so I apologize in advance. I live by an airport, so we might hear a plane. You might hear my dogs or the cars, but I have two teenagers inside still sleeping, so we're out here this morning. And they're both very excited to be done with school for the school year. I have one who's going to be a sophomore and one who's going to be a senior. So anyways, what I wanted to jump on and talk to you about this morning was, what does your morning routine look like? I'll be completely honest, I am not a great example of what your morning routine should look like ever. I am a fly by the seat of your pants. Oh, whoops, I didn't get my clothes out last night. Oh, whoops, I should toss that in the dryer so it de-wrinkles while I'm in the shower really quick. And that's always not a great start to my day, especially if anything kind of throws it off. Like my kids might be a little grumpy, or they're running late, or my husband's doing something different than normal, and then all of a sudden my routine's thrown off, and here I am headed to work and kind of like this poor mindset that I have, right? Because I'm already feeling rushed and I haven't set myself up for the day like I really need to. And having a good morning routine is essential. Like I said, don't listen to me because I cause myself anxiety sometimes by doing this, probably more often than none, right? And honestly, that's a whole other conversation of how we're our own worst enemies, right? With causing our anxiety. So people who have really successful morning routines, what that ends up looking like is getting up consistently at the same time every morning. And that actually starts with the appropriate sleep routine where you've gone to bed at the same time every night. And so you're waking up in the same time every morning, and then you have a consistent routine of what you do. For those of you who have kids, it might mean waking up earlier than your kids and taking that extra half an hour to yourself to kind of center yourself and ground yourself for the day. If you're not a morning person like me, gonna take a lot of effort, but it really is worth trying it. And as you head out of the summer and into the school year next year, really starting a couple weeks in advance and really trying to work on that morning routine if you haven't perfected that over the summer or really worked on it. So some of the things I recommend is once you wake up, some people end up sitting outside, you're drinking your coffee, or you're going through the routine of making your tea in the morning, making some breakfast. But I have a lot of women and clients that I work with who do some meditation in the morning or do some yoga. Some people love to exercise in the morning. Others, it's not their thing. But really the important part is that you have that consistency and that routine, that you get to journal sometimes in the morning. And then that also gives you the opportunity to really look at your day and start your day out right. And look at what am I doing today? What is my purpose? What's my attitude that I want when I go into work today? What's my one little win that I'm going to take away from my day today, even if I'm in the rushing mindset and whatnot? And so to go along with that, let's say you're a lot more, fly by the seat of your pants in the morning, what is really valuable then is once you're getting into the car and going to work, or before you go into the school or office or whatnot, that you take a few minutes and really just center yourself and really take a few really intentional deep breaths and bring yourself in for the day, so morning routine, get up, do the same thing every day, go through that routine of making your coffee, maybe reading a little bit, doing some journaling, if you have a lot on your mind, just doing a dump list is really good, where you're just writing everything that comes onto your mind that is stressing you out, and you're kind of just leaving it at home for the day and you're not bringing it with you. Another huge recommendation I have for improving your day as you go to work is to not get on the phone as you go to work. I find a lot of times those quick conversations we need to have with people can end up stressful very easily, especially if the other person might be stressed and maybe we're not, but it can cause us to really throw off our whole day, by having a conversation that is causing us any additional anxiety or stress. And those are really things we need to be planning outside of our workday. The night before or whatnot, or the next evening to make some calls. Other side note, I don't recommend talking on the phone on your way home either because it's stressful, but that's a whole other talk that we'll do at some point. So hey, what is your morning routine? What does it look like? What do you do? Like I said, mine looks like I hit snooze several times and I finally forced myself to get out of bed and run around like crazy and get dressed. And, you know, here I am for you all this morning, just like that. But really, what does yours look like? What is a good thing that is going on in yours? And, you know, what's something that you could implement? And what I will commit to implementing is, I'll commit to not hitting snooze as much in the morning. I will commit to only hitting snooze once before I wake up. And so that's my commitment on how to improve my morning routine. And notice that I didn't just go and jump and say that I'm gonna like not hit snooze at all, because I know that that's setting me up for failure. And that's really not gonna work, because then I'm never gonna start having a good sleep schedule and a good morning routine. Okay, so when you set your goal of whatever it is to improve your morning routine, really make it attainable and make it something realistic, and give yourself some slack for not always being able to be consistent with your morning schedule, and realizing that that's okay and tomorrow's a new day. So drop in the comments, tell me what you're gonna do. Let me know how you can improve your morning routine, okay? And it was great talking to you, and I'll talk to you guys soon.